In today's video, we're learning one of the most famous movie soundtracks in history, an award-winning piece by John Williams, the theme from Jurassic Park. This lesson is at a level 3, and if you do have any challenges with some of the arpeggiated patterns or the chords or a lot of these inversions that feature in this video, make sure you check out this link to help you on your way and give you a quick refresher on the concepts that you need. Let's get right into playing the piece. So let's divide this piece into two main sections. The first bit that leads up into the famous refrain that everyone knows and has heard of, and then of course the famous refrain. And each of these sections we'll divide into two further parts. Now it'll be a little complex to do our hands separately because some of the fills or the arpeggios in our left hand carry over into our right hand. So let's try learning this with our hands at the same time. I'll divide small sections into each hand separately, but overall we'll do the piece putting them together as we go along. Now let's start with the first bit, which keeps our right hand over here. This is middle C for reference. So our right hand stays here. We're playing in the B flat major scale. So we're going to use a B flat and an E flat mostly throughout the piece. All the other keys are going to be white keys. Let's keep our right hand here with our pinky on B flat, our thumb on D, and our pointer finger on F to play the first chord, the B flat major chord. That kicks off the starting of this piece. Now while we play this chord, our left hand plays a flowing arpeggio. So we're going to play B flat, D, F, and B flat. And then our right hand continues that arpeggio into D and F over here. So we get... And that's just the first bit. Let's do that again. And the right hand continues because the melody continues with this. Right? So we have the B flat chord, this melody, and then we go into the E flat chord. So let's see what that is now. So we start with the B flat chord. And we have B flat, A, and then as you play the B flat again, you shift your position to play an E flat chord. The left hand starts in the same place, this B flat here, but you play an E flat arpeggio now. This is an inversion. B flat, E flat, G, and B flat. Again, the right hand carries over those two notes. So if I count and play, that's going to sound like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we go back to the B flat chord. Right? So let's do just those two bits together. Right? So here's where things start changing because I've got 3 notes of this arpeggio. And then on the 4th note of that arpeggio, I don't play anything with my left hand. I play the C with the pinky of my right hand. So I'm shifting this pinky here. And then I jump to play an F arpeggio. Right? So now I can play the chord here if I want to, or I can just play the C. That's up to me. So I'll choose to play the C here. So, and then I have to jump further. So from this C, again I stretch my pinky to hit E flat. And here I play an E flat major chord. This is again an inversion. And here I play the same inversion that we played last time. And then to finish that, I can either turn my left hand over, which is a little awkward, or use my thumb of my right hand to finish that off. So I get... So see how that happens. 1 and 2 and 3. So let's do that whole bit once now. Right, that's my first part of the first line. Let's go into the second part now. We move our right pinky to play D with this bit. And as we play that C, our left hand jumps to an F major arpeggio. Right? So let's get that bit again. This is 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. So how I'll count that from the previous part, which is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Right? So I'm coming in, it's sort of building in from the previous section. So I have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. So that's these 3 notes with your left hand, F, C, F, as you're playing C, and then after that you have A and C with your right hand. So, and again on the 4, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. So here the right hand does something a little bit different. and then C and A. So that first bit is the same if you noticed. So it'll go right, and then it goes into the last bit of this line where I jump. So I have to jump all the way to F, and then as I hit that E flat, so F, B flat, E flat. So here I'm playing again that E flat chord with my left hand as an arpeggio, as an inverted arpeggio, right? So, and with that B flat I play a D, and then I play the D again as I switch to a B flat. And then again I play C as I'm playing that top B flat, and C again as I play an F. And then I finish off that arpeggio with my right hand as well. So let's do that last bit again, which is starting on F with your pinky. And here I've got the E flat chord. And then with that second D I change the chord. And with that second C I change the chord. Right, so here I'm playing C and A or C and F, up to you. Any two notes in that F major chord should be fine. And then we go into the actual refrain. And that's where it builds up. So we have this part again. Let's just do that one last time. And it builds into the, right? That's the next part, the entire refrain part, which we'll get into right now. So how that starts is, we're basically starting the same way as we started the second section of the first line, right? With that B flat and A that leads into the B flat. And here we play a B flat arpeggio. Right? So I don't need to play the chord here on my right hand really. I can just play that B flat. So I do, and then as I play the F here of this arpeggio, I play F here with my right hand too. And then I play this E flat. So, and while I play that E flat, I can also play E flat and G, two notes in the E flat major chord. Right? So let's do that again. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. We can keep doing this on repeat to get used to this pattern because it's a little bit awkward. Right? So we play this twice and then we go into the next bit. Right? So let's figure that part out, right? It almost starts the same way, except we have, instead of B flat, A, B flat, we have B flat, A, B flat. So that sort of flows into the B flat. And then I have these four notes, again, of this B flat arpeggio. And then I have the F and this B flat. So I've got to leave my left hand thumb so that my right hand thumb can reach. And then I play this chord. Now, this is some sort of suspended chord. You'll get into the idea of a suspended chord later. But let's figure out the notes of this chord. B flat, E flat, A flat, B flat, E flat, A flat. Right? A nice sort of in-between sounding chord. Let's figure that part out again. Interesting chord, right? And we just do this section again. And then we do it a third time. But over here we change. So instead of playing F and then B flat, we play E flat and then C. Because this is getting into the ending of that section, right? So we have E flat, C. Then we have this chord, which is the C minor 7 chord. Don't worry about the name of the chord, let's just figure out the notes. So that's C, E flat, G and B flat, with a C and a G in the left hand. Then we play an F major chord, right? This can be inverted how you want it. So I'm playing it in the second inversion, C, F, A, C, F, A. And then we end things with a B flat chord. Let's see how this piece sounds now when we put all of these parts together and play it as a whole. That's how it sounds. Amazing. Don't forget to practice this piece a lot. It's going to take a lot of effort, a lot of time, and slowing down those individual parts and trying to get the transitions between them. There's a lot of weird jumps with your right hand that you need to be careful with, and a lot of jumps with your left hand that you need to time perfectly. If this lesson helped you, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell to catch our latest content early. Thank you, and I'll see you at the next one at SIFF Young Artiste, where we nurture the artist in you.